first time I'm trying this streaming that I'm currently doing. It's scheduled to start now. Huh? Says it's live on the technical difficulties, guys. Lovely. So it says it's live, but it's not live. Hang on a minute, and I'll try to figure out what's going on. Oh, we are live. Okay. So we are live now. So I don't know why I did it like that. Alright. Just need to figure out if the audio is alright. Oh, this is the wrong way. Oh, that's annoying. That's how it is. Can you see the cable? No, you cannot. Hello. Just need to figure out if everything is working. So if everything is working, please let me know. Just trying. I think the music is too loud, right? Music is definitely too loud. Alrighty. Still watching the stream here on my phone. Hey guys, should we get this a little further up? We should. Nice and personal. Oh, hello. How are we doing? All right. So I'm just reading the chat. Sup to Den. Sup. Also hello to Marley. Oh, crazy names we have today with a thing through the L. Hello to Auntie, hello to Crazy Ants. Doing my homework while watching Bro. It's gonna be a long stream, so hopefully you have quite some homework to do. Alright, so I'm just here. Sounds alright, right? I think it sounds alright. Anyway, I'm gonna be watching the stream on my phone because I'm testing this new setup where I'm streaming on the camera, but I don't have the comments, so I'll have the comments up here, I guess. Alright. So today we're gonna do a big maintenance stream because something happened. Something happened yesterday or 2 days ago. I discovered that I had mites in my Nico Brensis, the same mites my Carabera has. I don't quite know yet how to handle them, so I was supposed to clean out the outwall completely, but now I've added predatory mites. So now I cannot just clean the outwall completely. Hello to Ants Murmica, and hello to Fascinating Ants. If I say your wrong name completely wrong, it's because I can't quite read all the way over there. But yeah, I still think we should do a proper cleanup of the Tetramarum bicarinatum, the Novomessa coccarelli. Those two need a big cleanup. I'm also gonna do, I guess we can clean up the Ada as well. But of course we also need to feed all the colonies. And I don't quite know how it will work here with the camera up here, because normally I just fly around with the camera. We will have to see. Lemon. Definitely not a bad idea. How do you say ants in Danish? In Danish you say myre. Yeah, it's quite similar to aesthetic ants and how he says miren, I think he says, so it's quite the same. But yeah, I think we should start with cleaning the Novomessa coccarelli. So I'm just gonna bring them over. Alrighty. So, for those who saw, yesterday we had a big stream with the Novomessa coccarelli, and yeah, today we're gonna clean out the outworld. So the thing with the Novomessa coccarelli that's super annoying is how much ants there is in the outworld. So what I initially planned to do was to get a separate container and get all the ants into that and completely clean out the outworld. And I think that's still the plan I want to do. So I want to disconnect the outworld completely and clean it that way. So I'm gonna grab a container. Yes, I'm just gonna grab a container. Oh, sorry, ants. I'm gonna grab a container. Is this container good enough? I think not. We shall grab... Oh, not that container. We will use this container. A big box right here. Should work, maybe it doesn't. I should really get myself some small containers again, because I currently don't have any small containers. Alright, so we need some cotton. We need a lot of cotton. I'm just gonna get all the cotton actually. So we're gonna use a lot of cotton during the day. Gonna use a lot of cotton today. 10 people watching. Hello everyone. My Nico's got new drops. Yeah, that wouldn't be good. That wouldn't be good. I actually counted on the magnets to hold the nest, and I think that was a little bit of a risky idea. My Nico's got a new big worker. Congratulations. Fascinating and say, will the Nicos be able to defend against the mites better than the Diverser? Hard to tell. They have predatory mites inside now, so hopefully they'll be able to kill them off before they take over. But it's hard to say. We say... I can't read it from here. Alright, maybe I should get the phone just a little bit closer. Maybe if I put it like here. Put it right here. I'll be able to read the comments a lot better. Yes. Mirn. Oh, I almost just threw my phone away. Okay, this don't work. Oh, this is annoying. How can we make... I just want to read the comments. Good thing we have an extra tripod. I'm gonna put the comments on a tripod then. That's something I haven't done before. Yeah, this is a test stream to see if this different way of doing a live stream works. So far, it doesn't. And so far, the Nova Meta Cockerelli knows something is about to happen, so they're all going into the Outworld. Which is the exact opposite of what we want, so that is a little bit annoying. Yeah, oh, damn, it broke my phone. Oh, no. It just broke. No, it didn't. There we go. So now I have the comments right here, so I can read the comments as I'm doing the stream. All right. So I'm gonna get us some cotton and block off this box. Now this box has been used for a lot of different things, but it should be alright to be used for this. Last time I used it, I cleaned it, or at least I sprayed it down. You can't see it, but I did. So as I'm out of any, I mean I do have PTFE, but I don't want to use PTFE on a disgusting box, so I'm just gonna use some olive oil and put some olive oil on this box over here. There we go. Olive oil, and then we're just gonna get it around. I mean, it doesn't matter. There's only gonna be like 10-15 workers in here, so I should be able to handle them. They're just a little bit too hard to handle in the current Outworld because it's just a little too small. Alright. Let's just get the workers in there and see how it goes. So what I need to do now is I need to go in and disconnect that tube. So if we just take this off and grab ourselves these tweezers and rethink my life choices. I'm just gonna do this instead. I'm just gonna do this. So while the ants escape all over the place, that's how we do. There we go. So the Outworld is now disconnected, and we just need to move the workers in. Hang on. So how many do we have? We have 2. We have 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. I'm glad I'm doing this because there's so many workers in here. 13. Hang on. 14. 16. 14. 15. Now it's 16. I think. 17. 8. Hang on. 18. Can we go for 19 as well? 19. Oh, they keep coming around. Oh my god. 19. 20. 21. I'm sure that was a better idea to do this. You're walking around with the larvae. Why are you walking around with the larvae? Hang on, let me just get you and your larvae. Please. No? I'm gonna read the comments in a sec, guys. Just it's not going. There's a lot more workers than I expected in this outworld. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna read it in a sec. There's a lot more workers than I expected. So I don't know what number we have hit now. I think we're at like 25. But yeah, I think it's too hard to count. Especially when I keep putting them in without counting. So yeah, that's not a good start for me. Alright. Oh, we just keep going. Damn, there's a lot of workers in this colony. That's also the thing, they need a new outworld quite soon. Because, as you can see, it's getting a little bit hard to manage them in this current setup. Oh, here we have the larvae one. Okay, the larvae one is in. So let's just remember we need to get that larvae out again. Let's just remember that. Holy moly, there's many workers in here. They just keep coming. What about in the water feeder? We do have some more in the water feeder because there's always more workers. Oh my god, guys. They keep coming. Okay, I think we're about down now. We're quite far down now. Now there's not too much movement anymore. There isn't any movement at all. I think that is it. Alright, so now the outworld is empty, so yeah. There's a lot of workers in this box. A lot more than I expected. Alright, so let's just see the comments. Do they have a strong do they have a strong bite? I don't know actually, I haven't been bitten. They are quite confused when you handle them. What tweezers do you use to pick up the ants? I use these tweezers. You can buy them at Ant Antics. They're called ant handling tweezers. But you can buy them quite a few places as well. I don't know what they're called other places though. Can you speak Danish? Yes, you can speak Danish. I'll just answer and read it up in English. And finally have leafcutters, acromyrmex, oxminosis. Congratulations, good luck on them. Nice. From where? Private seller. Oh, yeah, all right. Hi, I'm back. How are you, Antholfer? Sorry for reading that wrong, Jan. Pretty good. This chair is not meant to be used to actually sit on. It's meant for me to record my old studio clips, so it's not too good to sit on. I need to go by. Goodbye, Ants Mimica. What species? Which ant is it? It's my Novomessa coccarelli, where we need to clean out the outworld at first. And I'm just reading the comments because I looked away. But it is now time to clean. So, I actually did some interesting things yesterday. I fed my leaf cutters. Do we think there's any larvae in here? No, I don't think. I think the only reason there was one larva in there was because the ants got confused and took one out. So it'll be interesting to see how many deaths there actually are in this box, because I mean, I have had the curse for so long, but I can't quite see that many. I can only see the one I just took out. It looks quiet. I think I'm just gonna tip it out like this, because nothing was moving around. So yeah, already now a lot cleaner. So, but we're just gonna keep going. And I think we do have to use the water and cotton method, but I'm just gonna scrape off as much as I can without being too noisy. Alright, a lot cleaner, and I think now we're gonna use the water and cotton method. It doesn't look like any of the workers are escaping, so that's good. Could you show the nest? I did a 12-hour live stream. I mean, it was more than 12, but YouTube only shows 12 hours. Although it was broken for 5 hours or something, as I wasn't home and I forgot to check. But I did a long live stream yesterday where I showed the nest. I'm still so much in love with the Nova Meteor. Yeah, they are crazy ants. I do enjoy them a lot now that they've... I did enjoy them before they exploded, but now that they've exploded, I enjoy them even more. When are you gonna play games and stream on Twitch? Not for a long time. I did that only for 2 weeks or so, as I was kind of struggling with everything. And it was the easy way out. But now I'm back to working on ants. So what I do to get we have all of this dried out roach on this bottom, and it's just because it's just dried out. I don't quite know why it actually happens, but what I do is I put a little bit of water in there, and then you can scrape it out. How much did the Ada Mexicana cost you? Well, the colony itself, or the setups, because the colony is expensive. But the setup is what is even more expensive because they grow so damn fast that you have to buy new things all the time. But I have lost track. It's too much. A lot of people said don't get Ada, get Acromyrmex instead because it's a lot more easy to handle. And I've decided to go with the way of just feeding my Ada a lot, and they have completely exploded now. And I'm now trying to keep them back. But it's too late, they're too eager to escape, so they escape almost every day. Minor escapes here and there. Especially because I'm using a DIY Outworld. Wakushi is working on the next generation of leafcutter stuff. And I've just seen some pics of it, and it looks so awesome. I can't wait to drop my old pots. Because the thing is, at the moment, the connectors I'm using between the pots are Siemens connectors, and they actually don't fit together with the tubing because it's a different size tubing. So nothing really fits together, and it just makes for a lot of different areas where ants can escape, which is just very annoying all in all. But yeah, what I'm doing right now is I'm just scraping. I mean, the thing is, I don't know when I'm gonna record these girls for proper video again. I'll have to do this again before I record them for proper video, because right now I'm letting the sides go a little bit greasy. Hello Antimatters, how are you doing? Also, how are you all doing? I hope you're all doing good. But yeah, I think this is pretty much what I want to do with the Nova Meteor for today. I mean, I do also need to feed them and all of that, but it is now, I can't see how good you see, but it is now a lot cleaner. Yeah. Of course the corners are a little bit, but compared to before, it is a lot cleaner. So I also do need to change the water bottle. They drink a bottle very fast, very fast. Just thinking whether I should do a proper clean of this bottle. I may just do that. I'm back. Hello, welcome again. Welcome back. How many colonies do you have? I actually don't quite know. I have a list, a semi-updated list. Let me just read the list. It's actually quite good with the camera there and the thing here. So I have, this is the colonies I consider to survive all through this year and next year. So there's a few colonies that have lost their queens and different stories. But the colonies I know are having a nice life are my Lacius Flavus, Metabarbarus, Camponotus Circulinus, Camponotus Lycoperta, Camponotus Nicoporensis, Tetramorium, Caspitum, Tetramorium, Baccarinatum, Formca Fusca, Nova Mexica Corelli, and Ada Mexicana. Now, I may have missed... No. I have gone down a lot this year. So I'm down to 10 colonies, and I think I'm also gonna lose the Formca Fusca. No, not lose. Give them away or sell them. Because I do not think too much them of too much of them anymore. For some reason they go into hibernation around summertime. They did this the year before, and after talking with other people, it's just what they do. They start preparing for hibernation in summer, which is just very soon for me. And it means I have to feed them. Or maybe I don't even need to feed them, I don't know, but I don't really enjoy keeping them. So I think I'm gonna lose them next year. They are currently just in the fridge, in the hibernation fridge, so yeah, Fuskas are great. Yeah, they're great when they are, the first half of the year they're great, but then they just stop. And I thought the first year that something was wrong with them, but they did the same this year. So they just gonna break halfway through the year. Get some Sanguini. Formica sanguini? Right? Formica? I don't actually, I've heard of the species, but I don't completely know it. I think I'm just gonna, do I have it in here? I have like a thing to go in and clean the bottles. I don't know if I have it in here. I don't. Alright, I'll just go out and get it. So keep yourself busy in the comments. I'll be back in half a minute. Welcome back, guys, to the Antholfer YouTube Extra channel. Alright. Rib Apagaster species. Oh, sorry to hear that they died. When they stop eating, I put them in hibernation. So you put them in a fridge, or do you just stop feeding them? Yeah, they use Fusca brood when they take. You're just talking about the Fuscas and the different Formica species. Alright. Just thinking. Because just thinking whether I should clean it properly. I mean, this looks a little bit weird. The thing is, ideally you should get it out and do it underwater, all of this. Which I think I'll do next week. Because that doesn't really matter. The thing I just want to do today was to clean the outwall itself. So I think I'll do all of that next time. Or not next time, another time. So what is the easiest thing to do now? Is it to connect the colony? No, definitely not to connect the colony. Or is it? What's the best way now? Because I don't have any escape prevention here. Maybe I should just add a little bit of escape prevention. Should I just put up some PTFE here along this? I haven't tried it before, but I think I'll just do that. I'll just grab a PTFE bottle. So this is my old bottle that's actually broken, but it still has some PTFE in, so we can definitely open it and use it. So you put them in the fridge a proper week before, give them a lot of sugar, and they're already down even if it's September. Alright. Well, maybe that is just what I should do then. Because yeah, mine also just stops in September around that time. So yeah, we're just adding a little bit of PTFE on this, like that, and then I need to get some cotton without spilling the PTFE all over the place. Okay, a little bit more cotton, thank you. My dream. Oh, I was just about, I almost tipped my PTFE bottle around. That would not have been too fun. So I don't know if this works. My only thing with 3D printing and these outwalls is I don't know how well they work to actually keep the. I don't know if they work the same when they are slippery or not. All right. My dream is a huge call of Artemis Carna, which is distributed through pipes all over the house. Yeah, I could do something like that, but I can't do it because it's a rental home I'm living in, so I can't do too much. I do want to have a house. I'm gonna do a Nicobarensis update quite soon, and they're gonna get a different setup. Let's say it like that. They're gonna get a really nice big setup. So I'm looking forward to doing that whole thing. So I just need to focus to connect these two back together, because I've done the tubing a little bit short. I mean, it is in, but I wanna. There we go, like that. All right, let's close this PTF bottle again. From Kafuska is very scared. Huh? Very scaredy. I have 30 to 40 workers of them, and they're very sensitive. Yeah, very sensitive. They are crazy sensitive. My dream is Caribera diversa. My dream is getting a successful Solenopsis fugus without a colony dying. It's quite hearing all of your dreams, guys. So now we just need to get all of these workers back again. Of course, I have a box filled with workers right here. Now, where's the larvae? So here's the worker with the larvae. And I did not get the larvae because the worker let go. But I do want to just go in and grab the larvae. Without killing the larvae. Alright, larvae is home. Now we just need to get all the workers back. So before we had around 20 workers, we have, I don't know, 30 workers almost, because I stopped counting at 20 and there was quite a few still. But yeah, guys, we're basically gonna do this exact same thing as we have just done here with the, what are they called? They're called Tetramer and Bicarinatum. Although it's gonna be a lot harder because I can't close off the outworld like I did here. So I don't quite know how I'm gonna do that. But yeah, it's gonna be slow and relaxing and reading your comments and seeing what happens. If there's anyone wondering why I'm not uploading on my personal and Hollifer itself, the YouTube channel, it's because I'm working on a mini documentary and it's taking forever to make, but I'm hoping it's gonna be good. If you follow me on Instagram, you will know quite a lot, if you see my stories at least, because on Instagram I have posted a lot of the updates on the mini documentary, just because, I don't know, I'm gonna use the Instagram completely different, because back in the days I used it to show the small stories, then I got Shorts and TikTok, and I used this TikTok for the small stories, but I also did behind the scenes on Instagram, but I also stopped doing that. But I think I'm gonna start doing a lot more behind the scenes on Instagram again, just because that's what I initially did on Instagram. And yeah, if people stop following me because they are here for the reels that it is on Instagram, that's how it is. It's not my main focus, Instagram. It's definitely YouTube that is my main focus. And even though I'm also putting the videos out on TikTok, that's not my main focus either. My main focus is the main channel. That is where I put my hard work in. So yeah, I will read all the comments in a sec when I've just put all of the workers back. So I think I'm gonna clean out all the setups before I go in and feed them all. Just because I like just doing it step by step, and my back is killing me from sitting like this. And for those wondering, no, the ants do not take damage from doing this. They get a little bit confused, but they are happy when they're home again. It's worse when they have to go out. The thing is just I can't do this with the Saturn nest. Alright, I'll read everything in a second. Yeah, I think that is the best thing to do. It's funny how most of these workers they don't even attack the tweezers. They just fall and then they walk around to the other workers. Can you see them on the stream actually? Yeah, you can see them a little bit. You can see what matters. Also, the queen in this colony, every time I look at them, the queen, she has a tendency to go out in the outworld and look around before deciding to go home again. The problem is just that her long legs make it very hard to go in through the tube because it's quite a small tube, so yeah, sometimes she can get stuck for quite some time, for like 15 minutes trying to get in. And I can't quite help them because when I try to help them, I've tried to help her once and just made everything worse, so I don't want to overstress her either, so I don't think she's stressing when she's doing it, but she's just having a hard time getting home again. Alright, So we haven't had any workers actually escape, so the PTFE seems to be working. Very nice, it's also what it's supposed to do, so yeah. Alrighty, so the outworld is clean. And they now have water. Alright. Let's look at the comments. There, you guys wrote a lot. Wait, are you doing parasitic queen setup? I am not, if you're asking me, but I'm not. I don't like Solenopsis fugas, but they are, because they escape art, it's like Geminata. Yeah, exactly. Plus they're very small. Exactly. Yeah, they. Let's just see. A grout nest. You can block off the mini outworld with cotton. You can block out the outworld with cotton as well. Yeah, but Lynn, you'll see in a second why I can't do that, because they're just living in the outworld. I've been keeping them alive in my air conditioner for 3 years now. All right. Oh, and they do make elates. Not so good. Imagine just turning on like 50. Yeah, it's not too good to have them living in your home. 5 queens. I mean, I'm guessing they escaped into the air condition. All right, now everything makes a lot more sense because I just read how many queens, and I got confused. All right. So I think I'm gonna sanitize my tools. I don't know how much sanitization does, but I am just gonna sanitize the stuff. Because we do still have mite problems in the ant room, so yeah, I will still go in and use sanitization. I'm excited for them to get workers. I've already waited 4 weeks in hibernation. Hang on. Huh? Have you already waited? So does that mean you're from Australia? Or what do you, or have you just received them and they're already in hibernation? I'm reducing Bearded Dragon now. Rescuing Bearded Dragon now. She was in bad condition. Going to the vet. Oh, that's noble of you, if you found her at least. Wait, are you gonna feed? Wait, am I? I'm gonna feed my. Yeah, remember to feed your Mimica queens. They are not fully claustral, they are semi-claustral. Alright. So I'm just gonna remove this back and I'm gonna put it on the heat cable, so it will just take 2 minutes or so. Before I return. I mean, I'm still in the room, but I'm not over at your place. I'm over at my place in my ant corner. Alrighty. There we go. So you are not gonna like this, because this is a terrible setup. I mean, the condition of the setup is terrible. And there's a reason. There's quite a few reasons actually. Oh no, the elates is still all over the place. This is gonna be so terrible. So what I actually thought of doing is using the Hoover method. Hoovering them all up and dropping them in the outworld. I don't know what I'll do with all the elates. I'm hoping they won't fly. But here in the top, there's a lot of dead workers. And that's because I used olive oil and they decided just to put their workers on the olive oil. Whereas normally when I use anti-escape oil, they don't. They just are satisfied with it. So I think I'm gonna use PTFE this time. But yeah, this setup is in such a poor condition, and this is the big reason why I wanted to do this stream today, to get them a new, clean one. So what should I do? I think this is why you gotta think. Oh, it stinks as well. It's not too good. So I'm gonna remove the old olive oil barrier. I don't know how many workers are alive that are crawling around, but they're just gonna get put in the box over here. And then we're gonna add a PTFE barrier instead. So yeah, it's not too good of a setup. There we go. We'll see what it goes down to. Anyone who has any good experiences with using the Hoover method? I just saw Sadie, and England. She used the smart Hoover method that she had gotten advice from PJ Ans, I think. PJ Grant. PJ. Or maybe she got the method from Antimatters, I'm not too sure. What are we gonna do? Stop talking about your colonies. I don't have any. Who has weird colonies? Is it me? Or is there someone in the comments? Or Mimisia? Hang on, did you say Mimisia or Myrmica? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I need to focus. I need to focus on this not good job we are about to do over here. So the problem then is they want, even though it's 22 degrees and 24 degrees in here, they still swarm and live straight on the heat source. So they want it even hotter because I'm using a heat cable on them and also heating up my room. So my room is 24 degrees and I also have a heat cable on them, and they still decide to move down on the heat cable. So they are being super annoying. I mean, it's just what they like doing. I can't say anything about it, but yeah, it's just annoying. So the thing with Antimatters is he has this smart Hoover with the smart accessories. Same with Ants England, and I don't. I just have the Hoover. So what I think I'll do is I'll just scrape around. The thing is, half of this is 90% cotton. I mean, all the way over here is just cotton. And now there's mites on top because I've added the hibernastic miles in here. So there's hibernastic miles on top of the mites. So it's all a little bit of a very confusing setup in here. But I just don't know if I can use the Hoover or not. Yeah, they like it hot. Have the same here. I've placed mine against the computer with a heat mat between, so it's nice and crispy. Yeah, they really like it hot. It has to be like 26 degrees with the heat mat on under them before they decide to actually move all home to the test tubes. Also, I think it's time to add a new test tube for them. They are filling out the other test tubes quite nicely now. Should we just try the Hoover? I think we should just try the Hoover. So of course it has somewhat of an association. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so that got filled very quickly. That's alright. If it works, right guys? If it works, it works. So of course this is the fast part. The annoying part is in a second where I have to clean out the outwell from all the ants. That's gonna be the annoying thing. Yeah. But we're gonna take it slow, guys. We have a lot of time. Ant-wise, this is the only thing I have to do today. I would like to also edit on the main video. But yeah. And in a sec I will go and read a lot of the comments again. So if you are having a question directly to me, can you please write a caption before, because that way I can see quickly if you're writing questions. So just write the first word in big, because then I can see if it's a comment hinted directly towards me, because I can just see you're talking with each other, which is amazing. I do love that. But makes it a little bit harder for me to see if there's anyone asking me a question. All right. All right, so we are at a place now. I'm sorry if this is very noisy, by the way. I'm sorry for that. We are at a place now where I have to use the water method, I think. So I think I'm done using the Hoover. I'm just gonna get all the workers out of the Hoover. Good thing is I can't see any queens actually flying around yet, so they are not getting triggered. All right, this is all clean now. So I can see no captions, meaning no questions for me, or no comments for me. I hope. So again, a question for me. Just write in cap. Only the first word or so, but just write a cap. All right, so I'm just gonna pour water in here, just like before. Like that. Then we're gonna take the cotton. Gonna see if there's any workers escaping. No, she was inside. She looks like she was outside, but she was inside. All right. Gonna take this cotton and just go around with it. So you may say this crushes the ants, but I do it very gently. At least at the first I do it very gently. When it starts to get a little bit harder, I'll do it a little bit harder, but then I'll also look for queens. And we'll just keep putting all the workers over here in the box over here, because then we can keep a track. Is this the best method? I have no idea. I'm just doing whatever I feel like doing. And I feel like doing this today. And if you know my music style, I can also say I don't feel like feeling sad today. Boom! One of these songs I listened to just got released right there, huh? Who knows that song? I don't feel like feeling sad today. If someone can say the artist, you get a free point for me. Alrighty. It's gonna be such a painful experience to get all of the workers back. And Holfer, do you have a list of species you want next year? Well, thanks for the question. I don't think my Capybara diversa will survive. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. If they don't survive, I would like to try and keep them again. I would also like to try Harpegnathus venatus again, once a proper setup is released for them. So a well-tested setup that actually works, instead of putting sand in different nests and using the wrong sand and stuff like that. So I would like to try Capybara diversa if my queen doesn't survive and my colony doesn't survive. And I would also like to... Oh, Youngblood, exactly. Question is, Lynn, you are fast with the Google, so I don't know if I can trust you. But you get a free point either way. Anyway, did anyone else say it? No, good. Then you are the first. Alright, so... This will never be perfect. But I feel like we've made some good progress. So now that was the easy bit. Now comes the hard part. Getting the workers back again. Now I don't know how we'll do this exactly. To be honest, it doesn't look like that many. But I'm sure that there is 100 in here. So I know Sadie, she uses the test tube method where she connects the test tube and lets the workers move into the test tube. Maybe I should do something similar. Just want to make sure there's no queens that can fly. Do you know what? Let me just take the queens I can see. Because although I don't think the queens can survive if they escape, because they don't have any water, I don't want them to escape, so... Yeah, let's just drop the queens in. Start with that. Another queen right here. Can you go in? Thank you. I love how they just fall and just walk away. Naturalistic setup. Sorry, just joined. What colony? It is the Tetromorium bicarinatum. We have cleaning at the moment, and we have cleaned the Novomessa cockerelli. You know what, guys? I think I'll just use the Lady Sadie method and put a test tube in there, and keeping close eyes on whether they decide to escape. Do I have the Venus tool? Oh, yes, I do. Not the Venus tool. The Saturn tool. This baby. Then we will just go in and disconnect this tube. Thank you. Thank you. And you workers get a 3 pass into the outworld. Here we go. Oh my god, there's one worker that doesn't want to go. Oh my... Hang on, it's close to the next exit. You're literally on the outside of the tube now. Oh, there we go. Good. Alright. And Oliver, do you want some tips? If you want some tips for Carabera Adversa, let them have nuptial flight. Or they will get a tons of queens in their colony since they don't fly except the elates. Oh yeah, you're thinking of them inbreeding, right? Can they inbreed actually? Can they inbreed or... Because I know they can accept a new queen, but that's not the same as inbreeding. So I'm guessing what you're trying to say is that they can inbreed. And that's why you should let them have a nuptial flight, right? I'm guessing that's what you're saying. And Oliver, would you like to get See, Sam, he taught me how to say this. Polyrachis. And the reason Sam taught me how to say this, Sam from Andantics, was because I actually got a Polyrachis Proxima Queen, and she was a special gift. They wanted to see if, how customers dealt with them and if they could deal with them. And sadly, my queen, she had larvae. She had eggs when I got her, and she had some massive larvae. And just before they started pupating, she ate them. And I was like, all right. I fed her 3 times or 4 times a week to make sure she had enough food, and she was doing so well. She was out exploring in the outworld. She was just she was just a wonderful queen. I decided not to really record her until she got her first worker, so I don't have that many clips of her. But I kept her for 2 months, I think, before she ate her larvae. And I kept keeping her, of course. But after she ate that big, almost first generation of workers, she kept eating the larvae as they were small, and she stopped going out in the outworld. I never saw her out exploring, and I think after that, she just got so confused she just quit feeding. And one day when I came home, she was dead. So I have kept them. Yeah, I have kept them, and I do want to keep. I somewhat want to keep them again. I'm unsure. Should we give them 2 test tubes? Yeah, let's just give them 2 test tubes in here, because I will add both the test tubes into the outworld later. Now, in theory, the theory is that they now move into the test tubes. There are a lot of workers in here with all that trash. They should move into the test tubes, and that way I should be able to move them home again. At least that's the theory. Alrighty. How long have we been streaming for, guys? I can't see this easily. 48 minutes or so. Alright. They are gonna care for unmated elates. That's why the main queen dies earlier than normal. Because they care for the Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, I see. So, the big question is... I don't want to take the Nicoverensis, because they've just been added the hypernastic miles. I haven't seen mites on these girls, that's why I just removed it. Plus, they have been introduced now, so... there's a chance they will work their magic. I'm just thinking, why did it get so messy the first time? It went so well for so many months. But why did I fail? Because I cleaned them out every week and everything was good. But suddenly, no, I kept cleaning them. I think it's just the reason it got so bad in here was because they kept putting, they ripped the cotton and they put the cotton all over the place, and that's what ruined the look. And why I couldn't clean them properly. But they are clean now. So the question is just, do I start feeding the colonies now? Because the Mesobarbarus, they don't need a proper clean. The reason I want to do this big stream was to also clean the Nicoverensis, and they will be a pain to clean because I have to do with like the Nova Mesocockerelli and disconnect the outworld and get There's like...
Hello?
What?
Food?
No.
I'm hungry!
Alright. My fiance, who's hungry. But what I did with my Carabera, no. Either way, the Nikos have a lot of workers in the outworld because they don't have enough nesting space. Hence why I'm working on getting a bigger nest for them and a whole lot of different new things for them and a total new setup. And that is something that I'm working on behind the scenes. And I'm also getting a new outworld for them. So, I mean, I do want to clean the other outworld, but I can't do it now because now I've added the mite treatment. So, yeah, I think we're gonna feed the colonies and just call it a not so long stream as originally planned. Yes, feed your queen, Holly. No. All right. I'm gonna see if I have some. I'm gonna see if I have some feeding dishes I haven't used. I have some Sim Ants feeding dishes. I haven't used them in ages. Oh, hang on. We have a worker that have escaped here. We have 2 workers that have escaped. Oh no. Oh no. Why have they escaped? Oh, I used the oil and not the PTFE. Hang on. Need to fix that before. I think I have a lid for that. I don't. I chose the box without a lid. I'm so smart sometimes. Does this lid fit? Does this lid fit? Does this lid fit? No, it does not. Alright, I'll have to find... Oh wait, the lid is right there. Oh. I was pretty sure it had a lid. Alright. Yeah, alright, so we'll just add some PTFE to this lid. Yeah, I'll just have to add some PTFE to this lid. But as soon as I've fed the colonies, I will feed the queen. Right, Lynn. And Oliver, sorry for all the questions. It's no problems, just ask all you want. It makes the stream more fun for me. But can you remember when the Nikos started growing really quickly? My Nikos has 20 workers and the colony's still not growing fast, but they do have larvae. Well, I don't think the Nikos really just hit a point where they grow fast. The thing is just for you to keep feeding them a lot, keep heating them, and keep giving them a good life. This is a little bit dangerous, maybe. I don't think there was a specific point where mine exploded, but I just slowly added more and more food in the setup, and that way they of course got more and more protein. I also kept giving them sugar, so they always had a constant sugar supply. So they never were out of sugar, and I think that maybe also helped. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you go back and watch my videos, you will be able to see how long time between each video. So that way you can see Simi, how long my colony took. But yeah, bit hard to say, to be honest. Alright, so this is out, good. Hopefully the workers can't escape now. And I'll just keep them up here. So I'll go out and get the feeding dishes. Yes, I'll go out and get the feeding dishes and start feeding the colonies. Good conversations with my fiance. Hang on, we have another escapee. I wonder where they escaped from. I think it's just an old escapee. Alright, we have this feeding dish. I think I'll use these this time. Maybe not lock him up in the ant room. Yeah. They don't seem very keen on protein. You can't say that for sure because they go out and feed in the night. Alrighty. So I'm just grabbing my roach farm. This right here is my roach farm. Oh, they're doing so well. It's wonderful. They're doing so well. Very nice to see. It's been so long with them not doing well. And now they are finally doing well. Alrighty. I do not have a scissor. But now I do. Alright, if my fiance is still following, I think the stream will be another 15 minutes or so, and then we are done. So not too much longer. Alright, shall we go for the males today? Or shall we? Let me get in the comments, males or the young? Let's go for the males. No, let's go for the young for now. I don't want to overhunt the males. But I also feel like there's way too many males. Oh, they're a little bit annoying to get from this angle. Hang on. Hang on, Roach. I really just want to kill you without being cruel to you. Can you just help me with that? Thank you. And murder. So I want the first cut to be the deadly cut. So that's also why. That's always why I want to make sure I have a proper grip on the roach before I cut it, because I don't want it to suffer. And now after, I also cut the head, even though it is dead. So I also always want to be somewhat sure that it's a quick death. Both. I've got extremely cold hands and feet, and pushing him away. Oh. Wait, what? And let him clean the litter boxes. No, you two are working together now. I don't like it. A big no-no for that. Big no-no for that. Alright, next roach. Off with the head. So I've cut them off. I think Hood taught me this. Maybe you did, Lynn. I can't quite remember. But I cut the head off. Make sure it's dead. And then I cut it down the middle to make sure they don't have any too much movement. Because if you cut them down the middle, then you turn off the nerve system, and that way they don't move all over the place. And for me, it is definitely work. Oh my! Thank you. And just make sure the it's all dead. We also cut the head. Good. So now we have done 3 semi-big ones, and of course I feed them twice a week. But we're gonna give them a 4th semi-big one. So this is what I call a semi-big one. I mean, they're not too big. They are young and without gender. So they are not. I mean, they're not without gender, but they are before the gender is shown. So they can be both male and female. All right, now they now they have some food. And let's just feed the food to them. So the most annoying thing about everything at the moment is I'm currently out of sugar snaps. So my preferred sugar water is sugar snaps, and I'm currently out of it. So my fiance is out doing the old-fashioned sugar water, where I'm just gonna put cotton in there and put sugar water on the cotton, and then I have to remove it. Yeah, you crush the thorax. That's the best way. The thorax. Is that the middle part? I don't know. Is she coming? Yes, she is. All right, I'm just gonna grab my pipette.
I come with some water, and then you need to give me food. I need food.
Yes.
Food now.
10 minutes.
10 minutes, okay.
Half an hour. Oh, I completely forgot. We also need to hydrate the Novomessa cockerelli nest. So the nest also need to be hydrated. Oh, that's a quick task. So the way I do the sugar water is just to take cotton, put the cotton inside, take the sugar water, and put the sugar water on the cotton. But this is not a good method because sugar water will go bad quite quickly. So I do not recommend this method. I mean, it's fine if you if it's all you can do. I need food now. Oh, you can't also you can't all crave food. I'm only human. I'm only human. Bro, feed your girlfriend. She needs food now. She was fed at 9, so it's only like 4 hours ago since last she was fed. So she is good. There's no problem there. All right. So the colony here has now been fed 4 roaches, sugar water, and they are good to go. But of course, we also do need to get the other workers home, but that'll be later today, after the stream. See, now we're hitting the point where I can't quite stream it anymore. So, because now we're hitting a point where it's gonna be hard to do it. I'll give it my best shot. Now we need to feed all the other colonies. So I'll just place you here, like that, and talk straight into the microphone. Problem is I'm walking away from the microphone. Alrighty. Alrighty. Get in there. Goody goody. Good magnet goody. Nutella pancakes. I'm eating pancakes. Oh! Do you have to share? I'll have Nutella. Oh! You two are teaming up. I don't like it. Alright. So I'm now showing my butt. And I'm feeling very uncomfortable. So I'm just going to turn around. Are you just going to feed the Nikos? Hang on, that was a dead one. Take a roach. I'll look over there now. Cut the head off, and we cut it down the middle. And the Nikos are hungry ants, so I don't know if I should give them 4 as well. Maybe I should. Let's just give them 4. This is a big one, so they're gonna get 3. I don't want to overgrow meat at the moment because they are a little bit too big. Alright, so now the Nikos have been fed, but they also do need their sugar water. And the really annoying thing about them, they have been a little bit too sugar hungry, and they have actually bitten their way through the sugar water holder. So they have this little holder for the sugar water, and they've actually bitten their way through it. But the water doesn't escape out of it, so it still works. Just an unwanted thing, I guess. Alright, I hope you can still hear me alright. I've decided to raise my voice as I'm far away from the microphone. But we are just feeding sugar water, and again, this is what you should be very aware of. Putting sugar water in a tube, that is not too good. Now these Nikos, they clean out the sugar tube within only around 1 day, and they are escaping. Why are they escaping? Oh, how many are escaping? 2 are escaping so far. I know why they're escaping. They have crossed the barrier, of course, but alright. Hang on, go home. There we go. One's home. One's home. But 2 have escaped. Just gonna keep my eyes open for number 2. There's another one that have escaped. I'll get it later. They often sit around here later, so it's not too bad. Alright, Noah Mesa Cockerella time. So the thing with the Noah Mesa Cockerellis is I'm having a hard time reading the comments now because I'm speeding through. But the thing with the Noah Mesa is they are very strange to feed. Now, originally I was supposed to feed them small bits because they don't have a social stomach. But the thing I've realized is, even though they don't have a social stomach, they just go out, take a big piece of the meat, and then they just travel home with that meat piece. So you don't have to cut into small pieces necessarily. Alrighty. So these girls also need their sugar water. And again, I'm really annoyed that I don't have the cotton. I don't have the sugar snaps, but that's how it is. So I will just grab myself some cotton. It's over here. May as well read some comments while I'm doing it. So we have 14 people watching. Hello everyone. And I just hit the mic again. Sorry for that. And however, are they for Rontonist as good as they look? They work perfectly fine. So I don't have anything to say about them that is negative. So yeah, they are good. I don't know why I can't say anything else. They work. And the new big nest they're getting is also a new for Ronto nest. So they are getting a new for Ronto nest. So what I'm doing again here is I'm just putting sugar water on the cotton, and they then lick the cotton, and I remove the cotton. All right. Now we just need to feed them Metabarbarus. Hang on. We also need to water. We also need to hydrate this this nest here. So I'm actually really annoyed for the ant room at the moment. I really do not like how everything is placed out. It's very anti-efficient. It's just a mess. And I would really like to clean it all out. So that's definitely a project for next weekend. Hopefully next weekend I don't have to work. For those who don't know, I worked today, worked yesterday, and I also worked Monday to Friday. And I'll have to work again Monday to Friday, so normally I have my weekend off, but not this week. Metabarbarus. There's no more room. No more room because I'm doing all kind of different temporary things. Alright. Putting this back because I'm done with it. Good. How much longer can this get? It doesn't matter because the microphone is so far away. I hope you can hear it all right, guys. There's 13 people still watching, so I'm guessing the audio is somewhat okay. I hope. So, I can see that the Metabarbarus, they do have 2 water tubes that still have water, so they don't need more water. So that's one thing. And when I take the lid off right here, they do start to escape. So that's why I'm being a little bit quick. But I do see we have 3 males just sitting and relaxing, and that's too many. They do also have a lot of seeds, so I don't need to fill their seeds. So that's good. Alright, let's just give them a 3rd roach. As they're eating a lot of seeds, I don't feed them too much. So we do have quite a few males. I'm just going to take another male here. Oh, a newborn male. He's still a little bit white. Oh, I'm so sorry, male. Alright, so I can also see that they are starting to escape. So we have 1 worker here that escaped. And I think that's all. I'll put the lid back on again. Final thing to do is to put the roaches home again. They live under here. Roaches are home. I just need to hydrate them as a Metabarbarus. And I'm out of water, so I'm just going to go out and grab some water. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, I just did the perfect deal with the fiance. She said she wants me to drive her down and buy food, but instead I said to her she can walk down and I can pick her up as I'm finishing with this, and she just said yes. Well, she somewhat said yes. Well, maybe she said no, but I take the no as a yes, so it's a win-win. So of course with the metal barbers over here, there's water beneath. So you just put water in and it sinks down. Let's just see the comments. Bye. Oh, we have lost dipping. When's the next AntPod recording? We record AntPod Wednesday at 9 Danish time, every single Wednesday. So yeah, and Oliver, do you keep any other invertebrates like spiders, mantises, mantis? No. I thought of keeping a house spider because we had a big house spider outside, and I was considering buying like a little thing for him and keeping it, but I ended up not doing it. So yeah. Hang on. There we go. Oh no, I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I'm losing this. There we go. All right. But no, I have thought a few times of doing different stuff than ants. But it just doesn't really hit me. It's not something I want to do. Like with ants, I want more ants. Of course, the maintenance aspect is a little bit annoying when you have many ants like me. I mean, I don't have that many, but when you have colonies, it becomes a little bit annoying. But generally, it's not that bad. If I didn't have a hungry wifey / fiance, I would also clean this out, but that'll have to be later. I don't know. I put in a lot of isopods. I haven't seen them since, so I don't know if they've survived or not. But I do like to hydrate the leaves to give them water if they are surviving. I don't know if they are, but they do have a little bit to drink off. Also, there's these antimenace feeders. I also just fill them up from the top here. And oh, this one's all empty. All right. Well, this is all empty. Then I can actually probably fill it. Yes. Yes, good. All right. I don't think there's any more to do then. Hang on. Oops. Well, I have a few more things to do, but that'll come out in YouTube Shorts. So if you do want to see some more ant stuff, I will post a little bit today, because we have to figure out a new way to connect the this colony, the other right here, with the ceiling, because they are escaping too much. So I have to figure out a new system, and I have already found a new system. I just need to put it in place. So if we look up here, hang on, I'll just disconnect this. If I can. Yes, I could. All right. So all close and personal with the microphone right here. Up here, the reason they escape is because this is not 90 degrees and they can just walk on the tube. So what I'll have to do is I've bought like a little extension tube. So I'll have to add a 90-degree turn up here. So it goes 90 degrees down, and then I have tubing from this bit down to here. And all of this tubing all the way up here will be straight up with, let's see, they think they've got leaves. When they get leaves, they send this signal up saying we got leaves. They've clearly been mistaken because there's not any more leaves. Sad for them. But I'll have to add this 90 degree and then add tubing down here just to have a lot of more escape prevention. And it's vertically going up so they can't escape. But guys, can I do something like this? I think I will end the stream because I have a hungry lady over there actually. But yeah, we'll have to do the other. I don't know, guys. Did this stream work better? I don't know if any one of you have seen the other streams, but did this stream the other maintenance streams? Because I've done it on a microphone, done with my microphone and with a camera this time, and normally I just use my phone. I don't know if it's worked better or not. I'm unsure myself, but if you liked it or not, please let me know in the comments and I'll read them afterwards. But the thing is also I can't read the comments because they're on my phone. Hang on, should we just grab the phone? Alright. Here we go. Oh, it's so messy in here, I hate it. Alright, thanks, great stream. There are many escapees. There's so many escapes. Yeah, it's not too fun. And Oliver, do you like? Yeah, okay, good. Stream worked fine. I'm going to go. Bye. Wonderful. Well, I'm also going to go. So have a nice Sunday, everyone. And pod coming out Wednesday. Nothing else I can share. I'm working on. If you want more behind the scenes, Instagram stories. I'm spamming a lot over there now. So yeah, that's where I can find it. I have to go over there and end the stream. So I'm gonna put you down here and say. Just say right here. Just, thank you also. Just gonna take that again. Thank you all for watching today's live stream. I hope you enjoyed it. I did almost all the things I needed to do, and I haven't even finished my drink. That's impressive. I'll see you all in another video, guys. Bye. I'll have to turn the screen off.